gets underway with the opening kickoff. And he takes this from inside the 5. And the return man showing great vision to be able to find some space and put his team in much better field position. The Tigers offense will start this game off. And here he comes, and you may think that you can take a wide receiver out of the game plan, but Jesse, with this guy, he sort of believes, I'm him. I'm the dude.
Yeah, and he gives defensive coordinators nightmares, too. I swear, when you watch this guy's highlight tape, man, he scares you to death with his speed. He can take the top off the defense. He can change the game, David, on any given play.
And so how many different ways can I continue to give him touches? You know, they're going to split him out wide. I'd hand him the football. I'd throw it to him quick. I'd throw it to him deep. This is a playmaker that will be featured.
Now the toss. At the 45, on his way. Off he goes. He's at the 10. And he'll take it all the way. They couldn't bring him down. Touchdown, Tigers.
And these offensive coordinators tell you they want to start fast and they want to establish the run game. That is exactly what you did. First drive, you hand the football off, making the big explosive run, setting the tone for this football game.
Coming out with it, it's Bullock. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. The Sharks offense will go to work for the first time. As we take a look at our impact players for this one, what are you looking for, Jesse, for a guy to make an impact?
Well, these are simply put the leaders of this football team, and generally games go how these guys play. If they make plays, then they've got a shot to win this one.
No doubt, they got to show up. These are the team leaders. These guys have to play well if they're going to win the football game.
This crowd full. Wetting the eardrums and letting them know it's going to be a long day. On second down, he's looking downfield. He's got it down the middle.
Really nice job by the defense, keeping everything in front of you in that situation and rallying to the football, and now you're rewarded with 3rd and long. So we'll see on this next play if they do the same thing here or if they sell out and bring the blitz.
And he just throws it away. That is not what you're looking for on 3rd down, 4th down coming up. And the Sharks line up to punt it away. He'll try to really get into this one. Makes the catch, wants to make a move upfield. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. The Bayou Bengals will run the offense out onto the field. Boy, David, they would love to stack another touchdown on top of that last drive.
And this offense did such a good job on the last drive. Everything in rhythm, moved the ball down the field, didn't make those mistakes, Jesse, and they need to do it again on this one.
Yeah, you're right. They had the defense on their heels. You wonder what sort of communication was going on that sideline. What sort of changes were they able to make, because they got to stop that bleeding right now.
8-yard pickup on 1st down leaves them with 2nd and short. He's looking to throw. He'll try to do it himself. At the 20, he's got space. And he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, Tigers! And the extra point makes it 14-0. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
All right, guys, want to update you on a game that went final moments ago. Florida State took care of business and left little doubt in doing so. Kind of felt like how that 2013 Seminoles team led by Jameis Winston, Devontae Freeman, and Kelvin Benjamin would just steamroll teams. 60 minutes of football and a convincing outcome. and certainly a game with implications far beyond just the standings, fellas.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there.
Guys out of the backfield now, it's not just run the ball downhill anymore. You got to be versatile. I got to be able to trust you in the pass game, and I got to be able to throw you the football, and you can do that right there. I know you're going to catch it, and I can depend on it.
Now the toss. He's run out of bounds, but he's got enough to move the sticks. The offense setting up shop at the 46, 1st and 10. They'll run it from the gun. And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made. Got 8 on 1st down, now looking at a 2nd and 2. They'll switch it up here and look to throw. Quarterback can pull the trigger, and down he goes at the 41. Let's see what they do here on 3rd and short from the 41. From the gun, wants to pass. And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again. The Sharks will punt it away on 4th down. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Able to keep them from getting a return, and the ball goes out of bounds. They're going to mark it right around the 20. LSU will dive into the playbook here on offense. That last drive really productive. David wound up with a touchdown. They'll try to do it again.
Yeah, so I don't expect this offense to change too much, Reese. They had a great drive. They got the touchdown, everything working. I would expect them to keep pushing this ball downhill.
And just imagine if they could put another touchdown on the board right here. They could capture so much momentum in this game with back.
Going to throw it over the top of the D. A full dive to haul that one in. They just changed the dynamic of this possession in a heartbeat, and now it's 1st and 10 from inside the red zone. Now the pitch. Got some room, headed to the goal line, and he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, LSU! No step back in week 3. They have been sharp as they extend the lead. And with the extra point, they're up 21-0. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. He'll bring it out. It's Bullock. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. On 1st down, here comes this offense. He'll keep it himself. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Got a little work done on 1st down. Now back to the line. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch.
You got to be impressed with this defense early in this game, guys. They've got a big lead because they are getting after the quarterback. They've already generated multiple sacks. They thought coming into this game they could take advantage of this offensive line, and that game plan is working to perfection.
Slips through the line. And stampeding through the defense. Very little will make a crowd hold its breath like a punt return, and he brought them to their feet on that one. Couldn't ask for better field position for this offense. Now on the option. Now the pitch. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he sprints to the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers.
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways. And quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. 2 running backs alongside the quarterback. Running back goes in motion. They'll run the RPO and throw it right. He stopped just a chain link or two away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here. And still a few inches short of the sticks as they come to the line for second down. Off play action. And he fires over the middle. It's incomplete. These are the types of plays where offenses impose their will. Third and short from the 45. They'll try to move the chains on the ground. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. And the Sharks will try to pin them back with the punt. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. Here's the return. He gets a block. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return. Gets a little bit of ground for the offense. The Bayou Bengals will run the offense out onto the field. At midfield, he's got room. And he breaks into the open. Touchdown, Bayou Bengals. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing. And they tack on the extra point for a 35-0 lead. They couldn't draw up a drive better than that one. Just gashed them for the big play in the running game. One snap, one touchdown. Fielded in the end zone. It's Bullock. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. And the offense out on the field to go back to work. Maybe they learned something from their opening script of plays, David, but other than that, this has been an abject disaster.
And
he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. How about that alert play from the defense to corral that fumble? They'll try to tack one more on their score. And with that extra point, the lead remains in the gargantuan category. They're lining up to kick it away, and that defense salivating after getting the scoop and score. And they thought about a return, then thought better of it. They'll bring it out to the 25. And the offense takes the field eager to go back to work. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going here, Jesse.
That's right. The opponent, they're firing on all cylinders right out of the gate. Offensively, for this unit, they've been slow and struggling. They need an explosive play to wake themselves up.
Yeah, and it's just the first quarter, so it's not the end of the world. You've seen slow starts, but you got to continue to pick and pick and pick until you find that play or that scheme that you can use against this defense.
Now from the 36-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Pulls and fires complete. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. The back goes in motion. Looking to throw on second down. Swings it out to the flat. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a first down. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Going up top on first down. Shoots it to the left. Wide open downfield. Touchdown, Sharks! And once he found some daylight, it was time to make a house call.
Number 10. Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. LSU will dive into the playbook here on offense. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
That's the way to start a drive, and now they'll try to follow up on 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Touchdown, LSU! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. This offense prides itself on going after you, and they did with that long touchdown pass to finish off a two-play drive. The returner will field it and try to set up his offense in great field position. And the coverage team able to make the tackle. First down here for the offense. They're going to open this drive with a pass. Makes his connection. They make the stop after the catch, and still some work to do to pick up that first down. After that last completion, it's second down. Trying the left side. Discards a man. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands.
Hold it. Open.
Just an obvious holding call there, and one that just kills an offense's momentum. Now on second down. He's looking to throw. Hubs it downfield. Got him downfield. A little more space. Open up that playbook even more as they pick up the first down out to the 30. And now a fresh set of downs for this offense. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. Across the 30, out to the 33, and gains 4 on the play. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Wide receiver shows motion. Off the play fake. Quick strike complete. Still on his feet at the 45. Big pickup before he goes out of bounds, but there is a flag. We'll have to see if it stands. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. They'll line up for a second down play. Defense going to jam these receivers right off the line. That pass is incomplete, and they might be fortunate it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. It'll be third down. They've already punted 4 times in this game, and they're about to run the guy out there for a 5th time if they don't pick up the first down here.
That's why it's so important for this defense to win first and second down. You set up third and longs like that, you can show your exotic looks, you get the pass rush going, everybody on the back end expecting throw, and that's how you force incompletions and force 4th downs.
Secures it at the 30. Coverage team gets the job done, and they'll mark him down at the 38-yard line. The Bayou Bengals will run the offense out onto the field. Coming out on first down with the play fake. It's complete to the left. They make the stop right there. Good pickup, but still short of the first down.
This defense is going to have to be careful. Not only do they have to worry about this guy running the football, but they've got to keep their eye on him when he runs routes too. He is a versatile back.
He lets it fly. He holds it in, and nobody's close. And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, Tigers!
And coming into the game, you look at the stats and you say top 10 offense in scoring, so they better be able to create what? Explosive plays. Another explosive plays. They've been doing it all year long. Those plays are backbreakers. Defenses just can't contain this offense.
He'll bring it out. It's Bullock. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. First down here for the offense. They'll run behind the big guys on the right. Open space at the 25. Really needed a play like that to get out of their own end. They move the chains. They mark it at the 29. They'll ride the hot hand. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3. Kept it on the ground on first down. Now back to the line. The give to the tailback. Still on his feet. He's run out of bounds, but not before. Turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down.
And that's a first down for the offense.
Use the play fake, now to throw. They're bringing heat. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Wide out in motion. The inside handoff. Couldn't fight his way out of his grasp.
How about the defender being a heat-seeking missile. He was on radar lock. He found the football and flew down with some bad intentions.
That pass not closes. He got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. The Sharks will call on their punt team. They're up to a half-dozen kicks today. The ball hits at the 5, and it'll go into the end zone for a touchback. LSU will dive into the playbook here on offense. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. Outside the pocket, lets it go. Can't quite make the connection there. Might have led him a little too much. Still at their own 20 after that last incompletion. It's 2nd and 10. Oh, not able to hold his water, and the offense will have it stepped off against them.
False start, offense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Offense gets set for 2nd down. They'll try the run. Danced his way through traffic, pick up a 4 to the 19. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. He's going for it all. And he's got it inside the 35. Slippery slide, find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers!
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
Yes, that's one way to ensure there's no return as the kickoff goes out of bounds.
Kick out of bounds. Kicking team.
The ball will be placed at the 40 after that kick out of bounds. Offense getting set for 1st down. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give.
And sticking to the run. I tell you what, a lot of teams that are really good are really stubborn, and they continue to run the football even with little success. So this offense is going to continue to focus on running the football, you can tell.
Pulls and fires it complete to the right. Oh, he's so hard to get on the ground. He's got room. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a 1st down for this offense. DB's right up on the receivers. Feeling some heat. Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42. And the Sharks want to pick up the tempo. He wants to throw here on 2nd down. And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again. And we might as well state the obvious. 1st and 2nd down didn't work out. 3rd and very long. He's looking downfield to throw. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover.
And that is exactly how you draw it up. You get to the quarterback, but you get the football out. You hit him, you try to rake it out. Great job by the defense, getting the sack, getting the fumble.
The Bayou Bengals will run the offense out onto the field. They've been outstanding here in this 1st half. Might as well try for the knockout punch, David.
Yeah, confidence has to be at an all-time high. Great first half. I'm going to get more, Pat. I'm not scared with the lead when I got the football in.
Yeah, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. You can see the quarterback's body language. He wants to go. He wants to go tempo. He wants to take shots. They're trying to light this scoreboard up.
And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground. Operating in the red zone here on second down. Wide receiver now comes in motion. Quick pass on the fly motion. Touchdown LSU! And they'll put that scoreboard operator to work and put 6 on the board. And with the extra point, the lead is even bigger. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. They already have the lead, and they apparently want more here in the first half, going for the onside kick. That's why they call them the hands team. They're able to secure the onside kick.
We're only in the first half, and I don't think anybody had onside kick in the second quarter on their bingo card. They were trying to catch the opponent off guard, but it didn't work. Now let's find out what this offense can do. You have got to make them pay for gambling.
He's got his man. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a first down. A new set of downs after the completion. He wants to throw. And here's a fumble way behind the line. A timeout is called as this offense tries to find a way to get more points on the board before the half. This offensive line has just been unable to keep them away from the quarterback. Now it's second and long. We've got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. And whatever they did on first and second down, don't do that anymore. Third and very long coming up. Pressure coming. And he feels the heat coming, and it burns him up. Another sack. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll make some adjustments. The Sharks will send out the punt unit. Looks it all the way in, and now turns his attention upfield. Very little will make a crowd hold its breath like a punt return, and he brought them to their feet on that one. LSU will dive into the playbook here on offense. This has been an impressive first half, and Jesse, they'd love nothing better than to tack another one on before the break. And while looking for a deep man. Oh, did he toast the coverage? Got it deep downfield. Touchdown, Tigers! And once he got away from the D, they had no shot at catching it.
You know, oftentimes in college football, the best offenses are the ones that can create explosive plays, just like you saw right there. They're top 10 in the nation in points per game because they don't have to drive the field. They've got dudes scattered all over this offense that can take it the distance on any given play.
The returner will field it and try to do some business. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. And the offense takes over to dip into its bag of ball plays. Now they're backed up here, Jesse. Wonder how aggressive they're willing to be.
I think it's going to come down to how much confidence they have in this quarterback and his decision-making, because you cannot throw an interception at this part of the field with this little time left.
And I think that's conversations you've had with a young fellow on the sidelines, being like, what are you comfortable with right here that we can run? Maybe stay aggressive, but make sure I don't make that mistake.
They're just about ready to kick it away. Looking for daylight from inside his 20. Gets it all the way out to the 33 before he stopped. Guys, this offense will go back on the attack. What could go wrong did in the first half, and they start this third quarter at the bottom of the mountain.
Man, that was bad. That was a frying pan to the head. That was a TKO. It was awful in the first half. Flush it. I got to start doing something right. I got to find some positives. I get the ball first to start this possession, try to put a scoring drive together.
The only thing you can do at this point offensively is just make sure your best players are touching the football as often as possible. You recruited these guys, you got guys out of the portal, you put your faith in them to make plays. This is a time to go out and do it.
After the strong run on second down, third down coming. Do they do it again? Hit as he throws. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete. It's coming. And And the Sharks will bring the punt team onto the field. On the move, looking for a little sliver of hope. They'll put that return to a stop at the 33, but the offense set up in pretty good field position. Okay, so here comes the offense returning to the field. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. And he makes the catch inside the 20. Touchdown, Bayou Bengals. And the pummeling has started. And the extra point just tacks a little bit more onto this huge lead. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. And he hauls it in, and everybody's on the edge of their seats. And the returner will be brought down. Now this offense is back on the field. Last time, David, it was 1-2-3 kick.
The last drive, that 3 and out, sometimes that puts your defense in a bad spot, and you got to get a drive together here so you don't wear the defense out.
I just think, David, too predictable, that last drive. They got to do something here to get this defense on their heels.
Pre-snap motion in the backfield. Running back searching for a hole. Still running at the 40. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The pull and throw off the RPO. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Line getting set on second down. Dropping back, it's Grimes. Quarterback now breaking the field. The freshman able to get home with the sack. Third and long from the 42. If they can get some of it, it might give them a chance to go for it on fourth down. Quarterback extends the play. And this defense goes back-to-back sack, Jack. The Sharks will punt this one away. Just needs a crack to get a return. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. The Bayou Bengals will run the offense out onto the field. A quick strike touchdown up top the last time they had it, Jesse. They'd love to do it again.
No doubt. They've got so many...
All kinds of running room. He'll work his way down to the 28. You string together a few games like this, and all of a sudden you're pursuing Jamar Chase for that single-season receiving record.
And pursuing some postseason hardware, too, baby. Like, you're trying to be the best receiver in football. You're trying to be an All-American, and it's plays like this that starts getting that pump going, the hype train going, and at the end of the year, you want to be like, best receiver in football? Where's he from? Baton Rouge.
He'll get rid of it. And he'll go out of bounds, and this aerial attack just continues to carve this defense into tiny slices. The Tigers have it with a first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line. Now on second and goal. Calls his own number. Touchdown LSU! And the stomping has commenced. And with that extra point, the lead remains in the gargantuan category. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they capped it off with a 1-yard plunge. He'll bring it out. It's Roberts. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. And now the offense will come onto the field again. They just didn't quite find the rhythm on that last drive, Jesse. They had to punt it.
I think they got to be more physical, David. I think up front they got to do a better job getting blocks and establishing this running game.
And how easy does football become if you're the more physical team? If you can threaten the run and then run play action, it opens up the whole offense at your disposal.
And that is good versatility there and a big hit from the backer in pass coverage.
You know, I know it seems like an easy pitch and catch, but for the tight end there, that route potentially changes if it's man coverage. So good job by him knowing it's zone. I'm just going to sit down. This is basically like a check down, right? Let's just take the easy pitch and catch and keep this drive going.
This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Wants to throw. It's Grimes. And that pass picked off. And he's brought down after the pick, but not before putting his offense in business.
And how about that? That's the first INT for this guy. Like, he's gone all throughout this year, taking care of the football, making plays, really building trust with his offensive coordinator. First mistake. Hey, listen, put it behind you. You've had a great season.
Got enough space. Touchdown, Tigers. And the beatdown has ensued. And with the extra point, the lead is even bigger. That's exactly what you want to do when you have that type of field position. Strike quickly, and they did. One play, and they put it on the board. The returner will field it and bring it back. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. Give to the running back. They'll knock him down after a pickup of 1 to the 18. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Corners showing press. They want to be physical here. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Trying to make magic with his feet. And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the first down. And the Sharks decide to punt it away. Well, so much for putting your heels on the 10 and not going backwards. Not when you can return like this guy. Never had a chance. One coverage to get down there and knock him down inside the 10. LSU will dive into the playbook here on offense. Oh, he's going to try to hit him deep. Wide open, he makes the catch. Open runway ahead. Touchdown, Tigers! And the punishment has been extended. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The offense lining up for a first down play. Use the play fake, now to throw. Looking to the big tight end. He's got it. A little more space, open up that playbook even more as they pick up the first down out to the 30. Motion by the back forces the defense to adjust. Caught behind the line. It's Roberts. And there is nothing doing on that one. You got the completion and nothing else to show for it. Secondary walks up on the line, showing press coverage. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. They want to just keep throwing it. Oh, what a grab by the defense. Trying to take it back. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
Well, the defense was expecting pass on that one. 3rd and long. They dial up the perfect coverage and a great job in the back end, reading and reacting to the quarterback when the ball was in the air, coming away with a massive interception.
He's got the back in the middle. Excellent job working through the air there, finding a hole in that defense and picking up a first down.
I like the running back there on the route, the patience he showed, really setting it up. Got to the defender, was able to put his foot in the ground, get some separation, catch it, and turn upfield for the first.
Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, LSU! And the route is on.
Another rushing touchdown. That's now 2 on the game. This offense thought they could come into this one running the ball, being the more physical team, and they look like it right now.
Fielded in the end zone, it's Roberts. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. First play of this drive comes from the 14-yard line. Off the play fake on first down to throw. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10.
I think if you're the quarterback moving forward, you need to start thinking about hot routes to your tight ends and to your running backs because of this outside linebacker. He's a guy that has shown the knack to get after the QB. When he comes blitzing, you need to have an outlet throw in your back pocket.
He'll bounce his way ahead for a pickup of 4 out to the 14. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. And the quarterback caught up 2 and sacked at the 12. Takes it on the return. Guys, LSU has the lead here. This has been a complete obliteration so far, as the 3rd quarter stats will show you. So will the beatdown continue, or is this a comeback for the ages in store? We'll see as we start the 4th. The Bayou Bengals will run the offense out onto the field. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Got him, and nobody's close. Hit the afterburners, kid. And he's brought down after a huge completion. And the Tigers in the hurry-up.
Well, it really just feels like they are trying to make a statement to everybody in college football. They've got a lead, they've got it late, and they are still putting it on this defense. They are still...
And he makes the catch inside the 10. Touchdown, Tigers. And the pummeling has started. They tack a little more onto this lead, and they're on their way to a 3-0 start. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
2 very different emotions inside the locker rooms of these teams who did battle today. Washington went into hostile territory and came away with a convincing victory. The Huskies always seem to get everyone's best punch, but today they were the ones who delivered the knockout. A lot to go through in the film session this week for both teams, but boy, it sure is going to be easier for the side that came away with the win.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. And now this offense will take the field again. Boy, 3 and out last time, David. They'd like to be more productive this time around.
Yeah, in the last drive, nothing really clicked. No rhythm. Got off the field really quickly. They need to put something together here, Tony.
Yeah, David, bad execution on that last drive. So they got to take a collective breath and start playing like a unit on this one.
Looking to throw, it's Grimes. Tight end finds a soft spot. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. They are dialed in on this drive, a couple of chunk plays, and now they'll snap it on first down. And the quarterback is snowed under. That is the last thing you want on first down as an offensive sack. Now it's 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Uncorks it. Hauls it in. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. And he can't escape, and down he goes. The Sharks will line up to punt it away.
Number 99 in punt formation to kick it away.
He'll take it on the return. Makes a move. Very little will make a crowd hold its breath like a punt return, and he brought them to their feet on that one. LSU will dive into the playbook here on offense. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they've wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect it.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out everybody right now in the same direction.
Now on first down from the 40. He's going to pass. The sweet feet keeping the play alive. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver.
And finally, the defense is able to get some pressure on this quarterback. They've been trying all game long different ways to affect him. Weren't able to get there. But on that play, because of the pressure, it affected his accuracy. That's why the ball falls incomplete.
When you've been around like this guy has, you know how valuable picking up the first down with your feet can be.
I just love this guy's instincts, right? When things aren't open right away, he never panics. He just understands the situation where he is on the field, and he's so confident in his own natural ability that he has the ability to run, go get the first down, keep this drive rolling.
Right back to the air on 2nd and 10. Trying to escape and get it himself. And the defense makes a big hit and knocks him down. LSU right back to the line. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. He'll pull it down. And this is why a mobile quarterback is a defensive coordinator's worst nightmare. He has just been running wild all day. From the gun. Touchdown, Bayou Bengals. And the stomping has commenced. That lead's a little more comfortable now as they close in on a victory here in week 3. And the extra point is good. That drive covered 57 yards for the touchdown. And he found his way to the end zone from the 7 to cap it. Bringing it out. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. So we'll see this offense make its way out to start the drive. That last drive fizzled out, Jesse. They had to punt it.
Yeah, they did. And David, they're just going to have to do a better job this time around erasing the mental mistakes.
And just trying to solve the defensive riddle, understanding what they're trying to do to you and attack them.
It's now 2nd down after the short completion. DB's locked up tight on the receivers. Scanning the field, it's Grimes. And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. The throw. Got it in the middle, it's Robertson. And he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop. And the Sharks send out the punt unit. Hauls it in and looking upfield. He's got great speed. Very little will make a crowd hold its breath like a perfect turn, and he brought them to their feet on that one. The Bayou Bengals will run the offense out onto the field. Looking to go up top on 1st down. No huddle here for the offense. Wants to throw on 2nd down. Starting to feel a little pressure. Couldn't find anyone open here, and he'll live to fight another play. It'll be 3rd down. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. Trying to make magic on the scramble. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about.
Hold it, open.
So the penalty will not be enforced. The defense declines and stands on the result of the play. They already have a comfortable lead, up by multiple possessions, but they're going to go for it here on 4th down. They'll run the option. He'll pitch it. And they'll ride him down, but not before he picks up the 1st down. And how about the timing on that pitch? LSU quick to the line.
big reason why his team has the lead right now late is because of his performance running the football. Well over 100 yards in this game. They knew that they were going to have to really put a lot of pressure on him. He'd have to shoulder the load, and he has delivered for his offense all game long.
LSU moving quickly, going to work again on first down. On the option. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And we have breaking news. They score yet another touchdown. And the extra point just tacks a little bit more onto this huge lead. About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. Out of the end zone. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. And the offense takes the field ready to go back to work. This offense needs something to feel good about. It hasn't been very productive today, Jesse.
Well, I think it's just important they stay aggressive, try to throw the football.
Trying to buy a little time, and he cannot, but he does get it back closer to the line of scrimmage. They gave up the sack on first down. Now it's 2nd and 11. Got his man quickly, and he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one. So what do they have for 3rd and short from their own 23? They'll try to get the first through the air. He's taking a deep shot late in the game, and he throws another interception, his 3rd one of the night. And a big return here as they finally get him down inside the 20.
The number one objective for a defense is to make the offense one-dimensional. Well, when they're trailing by this much, late in the game, they're one-dimensional. They have to pass the football. We can bring more speed on the field. You see it. We know you're throwing the football. Nice break on the football. Nice interception.
Got some room, entered to the goal line. Touchdown, LSU! And the beatdown has ensued. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. To the air, it's Grimes. Working the middle, it's complete.
And listen, the defense playing really conservative, right? You got the lead, but here's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to get sacks. I got to get to the quarterback. I got to make sure I'm getting him, knocking him off the spot.
And the defense gets to the quarterback. Ball's at the 27. This offense facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Takes a shot as he lets it go. He's got it downfield for a huge gain. He's loose. And he'll take it in for the touchdown. It won't have much impact on the outcome of the game, but it is a fabulous parting gift, a consolation prize, if you will.
And a nice touchdown, continuing to fight, continuing to play. This one, it's pretty much over. Down multiple possessions this late in the football game. It would take a miracle, but nice job by this offense continuing to fight, push the ball down the field, make plays.
He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. LSU will dive into the playbook here on offense. Final minute, this game's on ice. They can take a knee and run out the clock.
This offense has to feel great with how they're able to go out, execute, and perform big.
The expressway is wide open. And the strategy of just letting the quarterback run until he gets tired is not a winning one. Another explosive play and another first down. They came out hot on this drive. One play and already near midfield. Here comes the option. Quarterback gets enough. Running toward the tape. Touchdown, Tigers! And the punishment has been extended. They tack a little more onto this lead, and they're on their way to a 3-0 start.
Points, and more points. This offense has had their way. They just keep their foot on the gas, keep putting up points, keep putting up touchdowns. And you know what? This is one of those stats days. You look back and you're like, that guy had 12 touchdowns in the year. Well, 4 or 5 of them might have been in this game.
Line gets set, first down. Looking to move it through the air. And he is snowed under. Sacked at the 7. Hoping to find one that works this time on second down from the 7. Looking for a man. It's Grimes. He's got the tight end. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. Now facing a 3rd and long. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Finds his big tight end. That's a nice pickup to give them some breathing room, and they've got it out to the 27. With the clock running, this should be the final play. Wants to throw on first down. Caught over the middle. It's Roberts. That will be the final play as they make the stop, and the clock has expired here. Well, this